So yesterday, June 9th, BioWare showed the newest trailer for Dragon Age TheVeilGuard. Ever since then, it's been the focus of a lot of praise, and for some, hate. Even seeing people say wild things like, this doesn't feel like Dragon Age, or even some dipshit saying the game has gone woke with additional representation. Unfortunately, people like that are gonna exist long past any current human lifetime. Best thing to do is just tune them out. But with that being said, I actually didn't like most of the presentation of Dragon Age TheVeilGuard myself. I had a whole lot that I did love. Some for my favorite returning characters and their, rugged, dark, hairy, Okay, take a breath. Along with the Order of Beefcake, they showed off a variety of interesting new characters and their positions in the new game. For the most part, I loved how every single one of them looked and their presented roles. I'm very interested in Balara, in fact, the Veil Jumper, and how that's gonna work. And those who understand Dragon Age lore up to this point, the story potential and powers could be really cool. What I didn't exactly like was the presentation of these characters itself. It reminded me more of the D&D movie trailer, a recent mainstream presentation of most games. Some people even made comments that it seemed like the character introduction was for a 5v5 shooter like Overwatch. Honestly, I could see it. Yeah, it was slightly too playful for me. Didn't mean I didn't like it at all, just not what I personally would have gone for. Then, for those who, for some reason, think Dragon Age was never comical or felt like this at all, well, you've clearly never played a Dragon Age game. These games have had humorous undertones and hilarious situations since the very first. Yeah, so nothing was wrong with the presentation, but in terms of my perspective, it didn't fully do it for me. But now the question is there a reason that these characters had been presented this way? In the first Dragon Age, you played a Grey Warden. No matter your background, you had always been hit with tragedy and forced to become better than your previous self to stop the Blight with limited resources. In Dragon Age 2, you play as the Champion of Kirkwall, Hawk, someone you'll actually meet again. Once again, losing everything and deciding to take refuge in Kirkwall, and the events that follow lead to a war between mages and Templars that all transfer to the next game. In Dragon Age Inquisition, you get an explosion to the face where the Pope, basically the Pope, is killed and everyone assumes it was you. Rifts open up everywhere, while in the middle of the following events from Dragon Age 2 and 1, new light on the Blight is discovered, and the old god is seeking revenge against other gods, just to sum it up roughly, and you need to solve all these problems again with limited resources, but this time, everyone hates you until you give them stuff. Now here we are in Dragon Age TheVeilGuard. The stakes are still end of the worldy, but now we have so many other factions vying for control this time. How do we fit in? How will our unique presence in the world lead us down a path to be able to challenge the gods we are sure to face? Maybe we are some weird ragtag band of weirdos who just happen to be looking for the same thing that leads us to the main conclusion of past events. So this was the feeling that they went for. Not bad if that's true. Dragon Age 1, 2, into 3 have always presented it in a different way. Is it because the writers have changed? Maybe, but either way, the story's been good and I like it, so there you go. Either way, we will be finding out much more tomorrow, and you know damn well we're gonna be checking it out and reporting on how I ultimately feel about it. They said fall 2024, so not much more time to wait, and hopefully tomorrow they'll actually give us a release date so we can be prepared. Till next time, everyone. Thank you.